It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Now Jones. And this is incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be taken at the 13. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21. Throwing is Hurts. And Sanders has got it complete. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Let's concentrate on what we gotta do here. I'm trying to take it to them. They gotta walk that walk, baby. Every day, let's do what we do. Get them going. Let's go. Let's stand it up, baby. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Here we go. Whatever it takes. We got you, baby. Let's go.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
To throw again on second down.
Hurts. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why don't I just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
He was brought down there by Julian Love.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hurts.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And his throw here's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
Let's ride, dog. Let's go home, boy. This is where you step up. Right here, baby. Hey, let's go.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Another run with Sanders. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Quez Watkins.
53 yards.
And the Eagles have taken the lead.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it. That should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
It's showtime, baby. Let's go, man. That's right, baby. Play it to the whistle.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They begin with a run by Barkley.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Back to throw. Jones. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On to punt, Jamie Gillen. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now their last two drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. From the 35 on second down, Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 36.
They go play action with Hurts. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. O'Shane Ximines, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
On 2nd and goal, Hurts. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Eagles on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Now Jake Elliott, earlier in his career, he beat these Giants with a 61-yarder. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Let's go, man. Bring it. It's all right, baby. It's all right, let's do it. Showtime, baby. Let's go, y'all.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now Jones on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he goes out right around the 39.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years at not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Back to throw again. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Now Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Jones signaling, let's go, trying to get his guys up to the line. Throwing deep for Galladay. And he's got it inside the 10. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 43 yards.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing, Jones. Touchdown, Giants.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Let's go get it now. Let's go now. Let's go. Nothing free. Yeah, go right now. Let's do our thing. Me and you. Guys, let's go. Let's go. It's one play at a time, baby. Let's get something up. Let's go. Back it up. Oh, ain't that something? This is the jungle. This is the stone.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Man open left side is Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip, tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down.
Hurts.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on fourth down.
Waiting on it will be Richie James. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
I think that was a pretty good read right there. They caught him in zone defense and went to the hitch. And because they're in zone, that creates a natural space between the defenders and the receiver, able to get it to him quickly and let him get upfield.
Here's Jones. A final shot before break. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against a front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Right back to Sanders on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45. They run with Sanders off the option.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
They'll go again with Sanders.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
He juked him. 14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
On first down, Hurts.
It's caught on the right side at Smith.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Throw right side, caught and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
Looking to throw. Jones. Toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Jones on 1st and 10. That's caught by Galladay. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. It's Barkley on the counter. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Five yards remain on second down.
Again, it's Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Jones now on 3rd and 2.
Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Let's go now, let's go. Baby, play it to the whistle. Get him going, baby. Let's smart, baby. Oh, man. Put out the momentum, baby. Nothing's free. Make it work. I know you, right? I know you. Do your thing. Whatever it takes. Let's go, man. It's a good one now. It's a good one. That's what it is. That's what it is. Hey, let's go. It's one play at a time, baby.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Throwing again on second down.
Hurts.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now on first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield,
Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. And this offense on third down today, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Yeah, and on third down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Another try after the first down sack. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Now Jones on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
Fielded at the 33. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Over the middle, he's got Watkins.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 25 on 2nd down.
Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles have taken a 4th quarter lead.
The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, Jones. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means...
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
This will be caught by Brown.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Second and 2.
Up the middle they go with Sanders.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Another run here with Sanders. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over, so a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Now Jones.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. And defensively, maybe an opportunity missed there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here's Jones. He's got Bellinger. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Very much in range for a tying field goal as they hurry to the line.
To throw is Jones.
That's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Fourth down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
That's right. Let's do this, man. Who wants some? Let's go, man. Come on, let's go. Let's dominate this.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I'd take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Slayton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Up the middle with Barkley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
70 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a 1st down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Throwing Jones. He'll get this one to Galladay. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Hudson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
To throw again on second down. Jones. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Here's Jones throwing on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Barkley inside handoff, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
On third down, Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. On first down, Jones. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's a give to Barkley. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right, and he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. Gano's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me
I
there,
was.
partner.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
They gotta walk that walk, baby. Let's go now, let's go.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Hurts.
And one more time, that's Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Throwing is Hurts.
This is complete to Watkins on a slant.
He's got room at the 30, down to the 10.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much too.